Suhani, what do you think about the newcomers, the new architects, interior designers who are fresh graduates? What do you think about their skill level, about the education system they are coming from? How different is it from what we studied in college versus what they are studying in college, and how we initiated our professional practices to now moving to them?
So I think there's been a huge evolution. We all know that systems keep changing every year. But very recently, I met a couple of my classmates from college, and we all discussed that while at college, a lot of people were really looked up to. वो नहीं होते कुछ लोग जिनको लोग कहते हैं ये आगे जाके कुछ करेगा, you know, this one's going to excel. So ऐसे बहुत सारे लोग थे, but when we discussed, there are very few people who went the entrepreneurship way, and we tried to analyze कि उसका क्या reason हो सकता है. So I think architecture and interiors as a field is not exactly a very easy profession. So a huge message to all the upcoming architects would be that self-belief and resilience and just showing up every day is a very, very important aspect. There are so many times जब हमें लगता है that maybe the money is less, or you know I deserve more, या इतनी मेहनत नहीं होगी, you know, all those things. But I think just telling yourself that you can do it and showing up every day is when you can really make it happen. Believing in yourself. I'm a strong believer of thoughts become things, of vision boards, of goals. So writing your goals down and reviewing them is very important to me. And सबसे important है सोच, और ये सोचना कि हाँ हम कर सकते हैं.
Right.
With respect to the education system जो आपने पूछा, I think जो knowledge और education और जो system हम लोग सीखते थे versus now with the help of technology, I think बहुत advancement हो गया है. Even AI is, while it may not be officially promoted, people are using it to their advantage. So there's a lot more access. There's a lot more ease, I feel, in learning what others are doing, getting exposure, studying more. So definitely it's a great way forward. The only one thing which I feel can be added is कि business कोई नहीं सिखाता है. What is the business of design? What is entrepreneurship? I'm myself not from a business background. My father was in the armed forces and many people were in the service industry. तो business mindset मुझे कभी नहीं था. एंड उसमें बहुत साल लगे कि आई एम नॉट माई ओन एम्प्लॉई, आई एम एन एंटरप्रेन्योर. तो कैसे डेलीगेट करना है, कैसे मैनेज करना है, इसका माइंडसेट ही नहीं था. तो आई फील आज के एजुकेशन सिस्टम में अगर हम ये एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप स्किल्स इम्पार्ट कर सके तो इससे सबको बहुत बेनिफिट होगा, एंड इट्स अ लॉन्ग वे टू गो.
I totally agree with you on this aspect of, you know, business angle to the education. But I also feel in today's generation, they have a very different outlook towards design, towards how they want to practice, or how they even perceive design. You know, I have a lot of interns also in my office, and I do have freshers as well on my team. And when I notice them, so, you know, I will be very comfortable using a sketch pad and sketch the detail for them. But for them, it works digital.
Yeah.
You know, they will prefer to put it on SketchUp or on AutoCAD and then explain the detail to me. So they are very good with those kind of detailing. And I feel that we architects who have 20 years of experience, maybe 30, 40 years of experience, need to somewhere adapt to the new generation that this is how they are thinking.
Yeah.
See, our kids, you know, like my daughter, she'll also soon pursue architecture. Her vision, her way of designing today, when I see her sketching or even doing something on SketchUp or CAD, is way different than how I would, you know, approach a project or approach a problem in a project. So I feel that somewhere you have to bridge that gap between this generation and our generation, because nobody is right or wrong. So that bridging the gap is very important, and I think that's solely educational systems can do that. Because the professors, the teachers are of our generation, students are all Gen Z or the new generation, I don't know what, Alpha now. So somewhere we also as educators or academia or experienced professions need to understand where they are coming from, how they will adapt to things, how they will learn. Because see, in our college days, of course, CAD was very new, right?
Yes.
But they did introduce it to us because that's the future. So now that we got introduced to CAD, why are we actually running away from it? Why are we even ridiculing the younger generation कि इनको तो sketching आती ही नहीं, इनको सिर्फ CAD आता है? Why don't we use it as a USP and take it forward where they can do things much faster than we could do?
I totally agree, yes.
So, you know, they can build up an entire SketchUp model of a bungalow which we are today sketching and envisioning in 4-5 hours.
Yeah.
So that's a big leap to our industry. You know, we are not spending hours together for designing details. You don't like a detail, you erase it, you bring in something new, come up with some new elements in your design. So I think we should somewhere try to you know, upgrade ourselves also to their level, and somewhere I think they don't lack the knowledge, they don't lack I would say the expertise, they lack the fire in their belly.
Yeah.
You know, that is something which we need to tell them, is that being a professional, see, for example, with doctors, you know, when you are doing medical, nobody teaches you how to run a hospital, right? You are taught your medical curriculum very well.
True.
So if they know their architectural curriculum very well, once they are working for a couple of years, and it's our duty to tell them that you have to work for a couple of years to gain that experience. Talent is one thing, experience is one thing. If we can give them that experience which creates, which, you know, ignites that fire in their belly, I think we'll have a wonderful generation to work with.
Absolutely. Very well said.